Ooh, digging in my nose. Yo, I'm about to react to that My Hero chapter. I seen Dustin on Twitter saying it was Fuego. So I'm about to see what that was about. Chapter 148. Last chapter we saw Toga and Twice make a move on the crew, and Mimic separated our group, and Eraserhead got stabbed. Uh, Lockrock got put down, and by the end, it seemed as if Nighteye and Twice were were going to damn, we're about to engage in a battle. So about to see where that goes. So Deku runs up on Eraserhead like Sensei. Eraserhead says, "I'm okay. More importantly, we got to stop Lockrock's bleeding. Pick up the knife. It looks like Toga uses blood somehow. The League and the Yakuza working together. The sorrows of young Toga Ice. That's the name of the chapter. To think that we carry out an operation that would result in casualties. It was careless. I had crossed off the possibility in my mind. Wait, Lockrock is dead? I don't think Shigaraki had it in him. I didn't think Shigaraki had it in him to side with someone lower than him. Well, nah, he just said gotta stop his bleeding. So he probably just thinking about the possibility of him dying. That maneuverability, transformation. No, it can't be. What are you doing, League of Villains? Okay. Looks like this is Twice and Nighteye starting the fight. I was wondering what kind of heroes would be coming my way, damn it. Aren't you just a bunch of salarymen? You looking down on the Yakuza, you bastards? Do your thing, rappers, brother. Okay, so I kind of figured that was a copy of Rapper. And I just adjusting his glasses. Looked like he dipped. About to weave all that. Oh, he tripped that boy. I was like Twice caught wind of what's going on yet. Night Eye says, just graced you. You're a strong one. Yo, this nigga's oh. This nigga flying into the wall, son. What just happened? Apparently this nigga is pretty fast, unless he got some type of time manipulation thing going on with his quirk. People on the side, like, what just happened? It's a combat support item, a hypermass seal. It's a seal that weighs about 5 kilograms. Quite a funny item for someone with the salaryman's appearance, like mine, though. Once prediction has been made, make the first move. Knowing the future of a number of people, I'd say that as far as close combat is concerned, I'm a little fast, as you should be. Yo, so I guess that's a little peek into what Katakuri might have going on when it comes to straight up combat, instead of trying to deal with like a whole group of niggas. I'm a little fast. Hypermass seal. So did he put something onto the rapper clone? Maybe the next page will answer that question. But say that I failed to see this coming. Oh, fearless league of villains consorting with a bunch of Yakuza. Nothing. Yakuza, they're useless. That's twice going off. After the rapper clone was defeated. I'm wondering what happened to this nigga's shirt and his jacket. Night-Eye's clothes got all ripped up. I'm assuming that rapper must have hit him. Unless it was just the force from the punches. Like they didn't hit him directly, but since they like went past him, because we see what type of destruction he can cause with his fist. If that is the case, that's crazy. Somebody did say just grazed you, but that was Night-Eye saying that, so I wonder. Unless when he says just grazed you, he meant like the punch went past me. But that's a weird way to say that somebody grazed you instead of like I just grazed you. That I think he should have said you barely grazed me, if that's what he meant. Because he didn't graze Rapper. He kicked that nigga in his ankle and then sent him flying. Ain't no graze. That's full on combat. Who's that they are useless. Oh, okay. All right, so he used those little things, those paperweights he had in his office, because I remember him having those. He told, wasn't that what he told Deku to do? He had to take that from him. I think that's what it was. Like, I guess he used those in combat because it looked like he throwing them at twice, and he hit him with one. Oh, snap. Is that how he sent the Rapper clone flying? With one of those? Because it did, like, show something dropping. It said drop. It looked like a little thing was, like, falling from his body. If he sent him flying with one of those little paperweights, then this nigga Night-Eye is serious. Ow, god damn it, you bastard. He tore off a piece of twice the mask. And now he running. Mimic closed off the wall for him. Hey, you were a little too fast at that wall. If it had been just a bit later, I would have been crushed to death, Chrono Yakuza. I'm cooperating with you, so I'm gonna need you to do your best too. But because of you, my mask. No, no, no. This is bad. This is bad. I'm gonna split. Yeah, I'm going to break apart. No, you won't. I've got to cover it up or else I split. Oh man. Oh, Toka. You mean you were just one when you were covered up? Toga-cha. She came covered his left side with a little bandana. And this nigga crying. Toga-chan. We were doing our best to cooperate with them too. Those accusers are mean, aren't they? Let's go out. Toga-chan. You're a devil. Mimic sitting up in the wall like, what is up with these crazy brats? It hurts, doesn't it? Even though you're the one who feels the greatest responsibility for Magna getting killed. In spite of that, you're doing your best, just like you made up your mind to. You're cooperating with them. It hurts, right, Jin-kun? Be my wife. If the person you're cooperating with is useless, you won't be rewarded in the end, right? You're gonna team up with the 8 precepts. Or look like she's asking a question. So they about to turn on? It's like question mark, exclamation point. We. So flashback. Oh, I think that's Dobby. How many times are you gonna make me repeat myself? Shiraki talking. The plan they have is playing promising. Togen twice started today. Two of you are Yakuza. It's your idea of a joke? I'm not laughing, Shigaraki. They almost got Kurogiri too, but I was able to hold my ground. Well, in actuality, he is who he is. Right now, he's setting about a very important matter. As for your next movements, there's an underground route that you. What do you mean, promising? Have you gone insane, leader? Did that mask wearing bastard get to you? Don't forget, that guy killed Magni. He took off Mr. Compress's arm, too. He, he, it was my carelessness that brought him to us in the first place. I'm a human, too, you know, Shigaraki. And Toka-chan, too. Say something. What are we to you, Tamura-kun? No, I think that was Toka saying that. For me, the league is all about feeling good. It all started with Stain. In order to make this world a little bit easier to live in the way I want to. If there's any way for me to do that, then I'd like to try. Tamura-kun, can you tell me? What do we have to do? Why do we have to do such a painful, unpleasant thing? Well, you see, my sake and all of yours. See, they're looking to hamper the mobility of the league. I'm sure that they'd like to win you over, seeing you all as useful to their cause. They want to pull you in from the outside and subjugate you. From the very beginning, they haven't viewed us as equals. Twice. I told you to take responsibility for your actions, didn't I? Hmm. Well, this is how you do it. I I believe in you too. Shigaraki, I still don't understand what you were thinking at the time. But you said that you believed in us. And if that's the case, then for the sake of me being who I am, what I still think, it's because you like this that the Yakuza are on the brink of extinction, you know? Excuse me. Well, I'm sure that that bedridden boss of his must have been pretty useless, right? Do things the way I want. I'm assuming that he just made Mimic go crazy. Okay. But that's exactly what it looks like. Everybody, not everybody. I see a Eraserhead, Deku, Lockrock, and Nighteye. They back together again. It looks like a bunch of waves. But actually, the building, all the walls and everything. Those who can't stand, I'll destroy. Irinaka's brother loses his cool pretty easily, huh? I'm sure if I asked, I'd just be turned down. And if that's the case, just for now, I'm gonna have you all play nice with me, heroes. First them all to death. Not a friend and foe relationship. Who's Irinaka? That name sounds familiar. Oh, okay, so that's why it sounds familiar, because that's Mimic. It says Irinaka's brother. Oh, well, he said Rappa's brother. So is this a fake Mimic? Did Did Twice create this mimic? Because he said the same thing about the Rappa clone. He said Rappa's brother. So maybe this is a fake mimic. Using the. I'm assuming that this is mimic saying these things. He says those who can't stand, I'll destroy. I'm sure if I asked, I'd just be turned down. And if that's the case, then just for now, I'm gonna have you all play nice with me, heroes. Small to death. Maybe he tripping. Maybe he tripping just like Twice be tripping. Since he's apparently a copy. Maybe that's what it is. Because that does seem a little confusing. You say play nice, and you say crush them all to death. That's confusing me. I don't know if anybody else ready to like, okay. Makes perfect sense, but it ain't making perfect sense to me. Hold on, I gotta go to the chat. I wasn't even looking at the chat. Yo, hey, what's up, Fallen? El Anji. I guess I should say Lanji. What's up? Mirio losing his quirk? No, I hope not. I mean, I can see it happening, but I don't want it to happen. Yeah, this was a really good chapter, Wallow. Leagues ahead of One Piece. I wouldn't say leagues. It the One Piece chapter wasn't that bad. It was bad, but I was expecting for it to be dog shit the way people was talking about the spoilers. But it wasn't that bad. Tried to shoot. I mean, that's just how people be. I mean, she was lying to herself. She felt like she had to do something one way, trying to hide from her feelings because she didn't want to. She didn't want to do that in front of her family and not letting her family down, however it was. And we seen Sanji had an effect on broads, so I really don't know what people tripping about that. I skipped over the face reveal. The face reveal for who? Um, Hit me up for. Oh, you want to do a discussion for the next chapter? That's cool. That's hospital with my girl checking on my unborn. Oh, okay. I hope everything's all right, Wallow. Oh yeah, she got to play a big story, bro. That's a big story. She got to play a big role in the story. Yeah, Logan, your chapter out, bro. It's on Manga Stream, and I'm assuming it's on Jamina's box too. The J box. Oh no, Shigaraki been revealed his face. He revealed his face back. when he pulled up on Deku at the mall. From what I remember, you remember that smile he made when he was like looking at Deku. I can't remember what he said to him, but he had that little crazy smile on his face. Logia, I don't know what to say about the stream with Brago, bro. I don't know what to say about that. You got to talk to Brago. Oh, Dustin doing a discussion later. I guess I'll be there if I'm at home. Yeah, definitely, Wallow. I feel like they Shigaraki basically like Deku, but as a villain. So I think it's definitely we definitely gonna see his progression, him becoming a better villain. It's probably gonna be monumental when he catches first body. I feel like it's gonna be a big deal. And I ain't talking like just some random fodder. Like somebody actually got a name. And we definitely got to see some more villains. See some more get introduced because as Shigaraki grows, you would think his operation would grow. But I don't think he's gonna be operating out of an abandoned factory his entire life. Stop advertising. So it's all about All Might. Is that what he said to Deku with the creepy smile? It wasn't trash, Dustin. Stop it. You think he gonna kill All Might? You think that's gonna be his first body? That'd be crazy. Yo, you know what I'm looking forward to the most with the time skip? Anybody that knows me know what I'm looking forward to most from that time skip, bro. Yo, Momo, Suyu, Mina, Uraraka, Jiro, and Hagakure. Like, I'm assuming she gonna become visible after the time skip, bro. But like, how long is the time skip gonna be though? I'm assuming it'll be like 2 or 3 years. That's what I'm assuming. Like, we gonna skip the graduation? Hey, Logie, I ain't never said nothing about none of that, man. That's why I'm saying time skip, bro. They got potential. I can't say they got potential. They ain't against the law. Shigaraki's gonna be like the Heath Ledger Joker by the end of the series. Um, I don't know because I feel like if he continues to be mentored by All for One and continues to follow down the path that he set for him, I don't think that he'll be. I don't think that his mo will be anarchy. I think he'll be a lot more structured. All 3 years of UAV mad born. Nah, I don't think so. I feel like as long as things keep happening, it'll be something. It'll be something going on, something interesting. Mirio, nah. I think Endeavor gonna hold that spot. Yeah, me too, Dustin. I trust the author. That's all I can say. Yeah, bro. Horror coach, you know what he doing. I don't think there's been a chapter of My Hero where I've been disappointed since I started reading week to week. But it may have been oh my bad, bro. I didn't know it was that dark in here. I was thinking I should have turned on the light. I don't feel like getting up though. Let's see if I can reach the light switch. Get that mother. Yeah. But them crutches come in handy. I broke my ankle a while back. We ain't got to worry about fights. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm using these crutches. Putting them to use. I don't need them no more for what they intended for. Gotta find some type of use for them. Yeah, I like the stream, man. Let me read some of these comments on Manga Stream. Did Shigaraki just develop as a character? Normally, he would have turned someone to powder for just looking at him funny. Here, Toga has a knife to his face, and he's as calm as a cucumber. It's like when Bakugo was talking to Deku with the calm, neutral expression on his face as opposed to one full of anger and spit. I'm assuming he meant to say spite. It's almost creepy. Yeah, man. Shigaraki went from a savage to being cool, calm, and collected. I think that's because of his meeting with Overhaul. That game of chess changed his perspective a little bit. Yeah, they have comments on Make a Stream. Remember what All Might said to Bakugo. Someone at level 50 progression isn't going to be the same as someone at level 1. Oh, yeah. What if the traitor is Koji, though? He has the power to control animals. He's awfully quiet. And he can control the principal. I don't think he can control the principal, bro. That'll be crazy if he's been controlling the principal this whole time. That is. I think Bakugo made it clear that he's a hero. It's got to be something profound that'll make Bakugo become a villain at this point, bro. All right, Dustin. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and end the stream. I see y'all boys later. Thanks for coming through. We them boys. Shout out to Brock on them. Dustin in the chat. Wallow. Logia and who else is in the chat? Longy. I don't see nobody else in the chat. We them boys. I said that. Love all my niggas. Yeah. See y'all. See y'all when I see you.